SmackDown, SmackDown.
Love the elbow drop. Anytime, they used a great effect last year, used a great effect this year to end the show with a big spot. I had no issues with that. I do have issues with his punching and AJ selling for this, and that's really the toughest part for me to take. It was the toughest part for me to take in the Taker match, and I know it'll be the part that I'll hate the most in this match.
Why does he do them?
Oh, well, he just it's okay. His punches actually look better before he did all his MMA Phil Nurse training. Okay, so I blame Phil Nurse. I blame crew Phil Nurse for Shane's awful looking punches, and I assume he's been legit trained, so he's trying to throw these legit punches, but pulling back to make sure that he's not hurting the guy too much. But the end result is just that it looks awful. And even if he did have a great looking punch, I'm not comfortable with the fact that your commissioner GM is shown to be an equal level competitor to your former world champion, who's supposed to be the top star on the show. AJ shouldn't be selling just straight off the bat like that. Shane should be, using weapons, using something else in order to get the upper hand so that he could deliver that big spot at the end. I don't think I'll ever be okay with that, but that's my only criticism of this.
Yeah, I mean, I get the thinking here is that they want you going into this match that this is going to be a competitive match between these two. But to me, I feel that Shane's big comeback should have been at WrestleMania. That's when you do him getting his revenge on AJ, and I felt he got too much here. Like, I feel AJ should be getting the best of Shane. That's what should be expected, and it was almost like they want to make everyone know Shane is very much his equal going in here, which I don't think is the right dynamic for this to truly work, because I think that you're really tempting that audience to turn on Shane, which may happen regardless. I mean, AJ is a babyface that is just, it feels like a powder keg, and that could really explode WrestleMania weekend with this. And I just felt there was too much given for Shane here coming off this attack, and you put all this heat on AJ, and it was just evened out this week.
I don't have a problem with the table spot. I feel like they need something big and visual to kind of really drive home the point of this match and to really add heat to the match. And it's kind of a signature spot he does. I don't really have issue with it. And, they kind of need the two to go back and forth. But, I think you're right in that Shane should definitely be portrayed as the underdog. But in their minds, that's not how Shane McMahon works. That's not the Shane McMahon character.
It's unfortunate because that is, to me, the best way to have this audience behind Shane is going in as an underdog, that you just look at AJ as this asshole. And
Shane is really booked on SmackDown the same way Triple H is booked on Raw. He's the corporate guy who occasionally steps out from the back and kicks ass when he wants to.
Yeah, that's our match. Those punches need to be retired. You're not telling me that he could spend a goddamn afternoon with AJ Styles and not be able to throw a convincing forearm.
Well, who's going to tell boss's son, hey, your punches look really bad?
My God, if this guy had any, it's, I don't know. I don't know how you could not just realize how awful these things look, to just eliminate them from the arsenal. There are plenty of other strikes we can work around. You do not need to be throwing fucking punches. And if I was AJ Styles, knowing that Chris Jericho got popped in the face at Survivor Series, I'd be like, dude, you're not throwing punches at me.
Yeah. Is there any... And again, I feel like that'll be AJ's biggest challenge in having a good match is, convincingly accepting Shane McMahon's offense. It will really ruin a lot of the believability of the match for me. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's totally possible Shane wins this match.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's never been in denial.
Come on, he lost last year. He's due the big win this year, of course.
Yeah.